welcome to tonight's live.
What is going on, BossMates? How is everything going?
Yes, you are tuned in to BossMates Conversations. It is Monday, December 26th. Yes. How is everyone doing?
Monday, December 26th. I hope everyone's having a beautiful day, beautiful cold, week, beginning of the week, Monday, December 26th. Again, welcome. Everyone is live right now, BossMates.
BossMates.
We are live. We do this every Monday, every Friday night, you guys. BossMates discussion. Again, welcome. I hope everyone's having a beautiful day.
Yes.
Let me ask you, Boo, how was your day? How was your weekend? How's everything going?
My weekend was pretty good. As you guys can see, I lost my voice, but it's still here. I'm able to communicate with you guys. It was extremely chilly, extremely cold, but for the holidays, we got to spend it with family,
yes.
Just embrace one another and, be around positive vibes.
Yeah.
So it was pretty good. I can't complain. What about yours?
It was amazing. Again, we spent time with family, went to family, house, had a good time.
We did.
And woke up today, beautiful day, cold day.
It's been cold as hell lately.
It's been real cold. But, my day, my weekend, it's amazing. Every day I get to wake up to see another day. It's amazing. Every day I get to wake up next to my beautiful wife. It's a beautiful day.
Oh, you so sweet.
Yes. But again, you guys, welcome. BossMates. We are live tonight. You see the shirts, you guys.
You see them. Listen, merch.
You see the shirts, BossMates.
BossMates, merch is in stores.
Yes.
Listen, we have added new items to our site. Look at your screen. You can shop our merch. It is BossMates.
Yes.
.creator-spring.com. Listen, we have some slides. We have some what is it?
Wristwatch.
I was gonna say bonnet.
We got everything.
We got some bonnets. We got long sleeve shirts, hats.
As you can see on your screen.
Yes, just support. Visit. You
we got some
coffee mugs, everything that's fit for this winter season. Listen, because the way it's looking right now, it's looking pretty hectic.
Pretty cold.
Yes, we've been dealing with 30 to 40 degrees.
You guys.
30 to 40 degree weather in South Florida, and it's ridiculous.
It is crazy.
But we hope everyone is staying warm. Everyone is doing good.
Yes.
Everyone is looking forward to the new year that is coming up this weekend. Listen, we're excited. BossMates. For those that are tuning in, welcome to tonight's live. We would like to let you know that we are live on Facebook, which you can follow us on BossMates. We're also live on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
Oh, and also with Facebook, don't forget you can also support us by sending us stars.
Yeah.
We're also live on Instagram Live, which is BossMates_official.
Yes.
And look forward to our TikTok, which is BossMates.official. We've been uploading some new and funny content. Listen,
we got a lot of new videos up on our TikTok, on our Instagram. Go check it out.
Yes,
we do.
Check it
out, you guys.
Check it out when you got some time.
But tonight is a special night, you guys. We do this. We talk about every different. We talk about different subjects right here on the show right here, BossMates. Again, tonight, we got a very interesting show for you guys.
Yes, we do.
I'm going to let my wife, tell you guys what we're discussing. Again, you can see the shirts. Don't forget, make sure you go get the shirts, you guys. Support the hustle, BossMates. We doing this. But tonight, Boo, let them know what we're talking about, what we're discussing, what it's about tonight.
So what we're talking about tonight, we're discussing, listen, it's right here on your screen. This is something that a lot of us don't know. We are talking about how your strongest power is saying no.
No.
N-O, hell no.
So your strongest power, that's what we're talking about tonight. A lot of people don't know this.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know their power.
Correct.
So again, we had to bring it to you guys. We had to discuss this. Again, like as my wife said, your strongest power is saying no.
No.
I'm going to say it again one more time, you guys. Your strongest power is saying no. Again, we have powers we don't realize that we have.
Correct.
And with us not knowing our power, we let a lot of people mistreat us. Because we don't know how to say no, especially the empath. The empath and people with good hearts, that's always seems to let people, mistreat them, walk all over them. Those are empath people. So again, tonight, your strongest power, family, is saying no.
No.
That's what we're going to be talking about tonight. You get what I'm saying?
BossMates.
BossMates. Again, welcome, you guys. Welcome on this beautiful Monday night, you guys. Monday, December 26th. It feels like the year's already over.
The year's over. This year went by really quick.
It did.
It was hectic. So much going on.
Yes, it did. You know, it just felt like, you know, December just started a couple weeks ago, and you know, we're already at the end of the month.
At the end, at the end of the year.
You know, starting January 2023.
2023. We're counting down now. Speaking of rent right around the corner, right again.
Rent, mortgage, everything is right around the corner. You know, in a couple days.
Yes.
This is crazy. How do we live like this?
I don't know. It's a repetitive cycle.
You know, when you're younger, you're a kid. You know, you don't have the stress of bills, of, you know, all these responsibilities. You know, then when you get older, they just come out of nowhere.
Yeah, you just feel like adulting is ghetto. It is absolutely ghetto.
BossMates.
BossMates.
Tonight, you guys, you know, your strongest power is saying no. You know, I guess we finna dive in this subject right here. Again, shout out to everyone that's live. You know, live on our Instagram, live on, you know, Facebook, YouTube. You know, we're gonna be live on TikTok pretty soon too. You know, live on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You know, everyone that'll be listening to the podcast. You know, Apple, Spotify, Anchor, iHeartRadio. You know, if you got any of those platforms, you know, just search BossMates.
And we'll just show up.
So we finna dive in. You know, again, your strongest power is saying no. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're discussing tonight. Boy, I'm gonna start off with you. Mm-hmm. Your strongest power is saying no. You know, a lot of people are watching. Again, a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand their power. So, you know, a lot of people, you know, I might say, like, you know, for those that's watching right now, you know, what do you mean your strongest power is saying no?
I can attest to this, of course, especially by experience. You know, knowing me, for anyone who knows me personally, knows that I have a big heart. I'm very caring. I'm always willing to help.
Right.
I'm a very busy woman. I'm a very busy person. If I have any bit of time, it's probably barely time to sleep.
Right.
But I noticed, and I would say this in the past, you know, if I can have like 1,000,001 things to do, and if someone go ahead and actually 1, 2, or 3, 4 different people call me, or whatever the situation is, and they have like a problem, or something they need help on, or a ride, or whatever the situation, instead of me just saying no in the past, I would just be like, okay, well, let me see what I can do. And I'm fitting different people within my schedule to accommodate them, to make it happen for them. And then I'm overworking and tiring myself.
Right.
But then when you take the time to realize, when you're in need, where are these people?
Nowhere.
They're nowhere to be found. So it's a one-way street. So I had to, you know, basically learn the power of saying no. Listen, if I can do it, I'll help you and call it a day. But the way I was going above and beyond before, no, we're not doing that, especially coming into 2023, which I've learned from 2022.
And beyond.
We're not doing that anymore. Listen, if I have 1,000,001 things to do, you need help at that given moment. If I can help you, I will help you. But as far as like going out of my way to squeeze you into my busy schedule already, no. Because, I mean, would you squeeze me into yours? Probably not, because anything else that I normally have to do on a regular basis, I always have to tend to figure it out on my own, or if my husband can go ahead and actually help me with it. But the people I'm always helping...
Tended to.
Right. The same thing.
I just wanted to use that word.
It's never reciprocated. And I know when you give and when you help, it's not a need for you to reciprocate, but it doesn't make sense for you to be repetitively helping the same people over and over.
When it's time for you to need help, you know, and these people are nowhere to be found.
You can't even pick up the phone and call them. Even if they are to be found, you can't even ask them.
BossMates, again, you guys,
BossMates.
welcome. Everyone that's joining live right now. Shout out to everyone that's live. You know, shout out to J Love, you know, live on my Instagram. You know, everyone that's live on, you know, BossMates Instagram. Again, tonight, we're talking, we're having a serious discussion, a serious topic, your strongest power. A lot of people don't know this.
Yeah.
But again, your strongest power is saying no. Not letting people use, abuse, do all types of misdamaging things to you. So we have to learn, again, like especially was saying about the empath people, people with good hearts. You got to learn to stand up for yourself and say no.
Correct.
When you're not saying no, you got a whole bunch of friends, you just want to, do something to please your friends. You're not saying no, and in your heart you really want to say no, but you don't want to say no. You're letting people use you. You're letting people abuse you. You letting people do so many things to you, it just don't make no sense. So again, your strongest power, again, a lot of people don't know this. But your strongest power is saying no to people.
It is.
It is.
It really is. And my husband and I won't even say my husband and I have been in situations because he always says that I put us in certain situations.
She does.
Because I'm always like wanting to help people.
She loves helping people. And you know what? It's nothing wrong with that because I'm the type of guy I love to help people too. But at the same time,
a little bit more aggressive with it.
I mean, I'm older than you. So, coming through what I've come through, you have to learn to read certain situations. When people are using you, taking advantage of you, you have to know this.
Right.
It's just, because someone's, close to you, whether the person is your mom, dad, brother, sister, father, close friend, or whatever. People will use you, if you give them the chance.
Correct.
It don't matter who they are.
Yeah.
They will use you. So, again, with my wife's situation, she always gets us a certain situation. I got a background because she's, I'm with her. So, but she gets us in a lot of situations. Be like
that ends up being arguments within our relationship,
yeah.
And it's like,
and it's about helping a lot of people.
Correct. I mean, I give a
Voice people, you guys.
I'll give a quick example. There was this lady. She had like 3 kids that was in need.
Oh my God.
And
oh my God. Go ahead.
This was years ago, and we were living in our complex at the time, and she actually came and she knocked on the door and she asked for me, and I'm like, what? Who will be asking for me? Anybody who asks for me, they'll call me. So then my husband here, he comes and get me. He's like, oh, the neighbor is outside for you. I said, for what? And then he was like, I don't know. I go outside. So she was like, can I talk to you, please? And all of this stuff. I'm like, sure. Step right out my door. And I'm talking to her. She's telling me how she's getting evicted and they don't have nowhere to go. They just repoed her car. It was a big mess.
Big mess.
So here we are, because at the time I was unemployed. My husband was the one handling everything on his own at the moment. And I was like, well, let me talk to my husband and then I'll get back to you. Instead of me just saying, no, I'm sorry, I would love to help. Let me go ahead and talk to my husband, because I felt bad for the kids. And anyone who knows me, when it comes to kids, it's like,
you got her.
You got me.
Just dangle the kids in front of her. You got her.
You got me, because the kids don't, they don't deserve to go through what they normally go through. So listen, so then at this point now, we had to go and, go into our savings. Well, after convincing my husband, we went into our savings. We said that, okay, you know what? We're going to go ahead and get the storage for this lady, for her kids. Getting the storage was one thing. Then she didn't even have a way to get the items to the storage. My husband at the time had a pickup truck. So he ended up getting a friend of his so that we can go ahead and actually, tote her stuff.
Help her move
to the storage. Thought that was over. Then it was a whole nother situation. She wanted to sleep at our house, and we like, no, we don't really know you like that.
You know what? Actually, I thought about it.
He did.
Because of the kids.
Because of the kids.
And and what she was going through. You never want to see anyone, come knocking on your door. I'm about to get evicted.
They're homeless.
It can happen to you too.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, again, with empaths, stuff affects you. Correct. Where you have to help.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So again, I did think about, letting them sleep there for the night, but I thought about it.
And we were in a 1-bedroom.
We was in a 1-bedroom, you guys, and it was a lady with 3 kids.
Correct.
You know, a single mother with 3 kids, and again, you know, we was in a 1-bedroom. You know, after thinking about it, I'm like, you know, what if she don't want to leave? Then, you know, me and you're gonna have an issue. And you know what? I said I didn't want to bring no issues between us. So, you know, I just said, you know what? You know, we can't do it. You know what? You know, we'll see if we can get her a hotel. Family, we paid for this lady's storage.
We did.
We helped her move. We paid for the storage.
We were willing to get a hotel for her for 3 days.
We was willing to get a hotel for her for a couple nights. Not only that, you know, we picked up her son, her older son,
from work.
I mean, it was.
I picked up her. I picked up her kids the following day from school. Yeah. So it was just like a whole
big mess,
big responsibility.
Yes, it
and
was.
The thing about it is, leading to where we're going, if we said no from the first time, I mean, from the beginning, we wouldn't have gotten trapped into. When it came down for her to figure out, like, okay, we helped you for the night. Okay, you know, we did our job.
Right.
She didn't want to get out the car.
She did not want to get out the car, you guys.
She didn't want to get out the car.
After we done toted her stuff.
Everything, picked her kid up from work, picked her kids up from school.
She did not want to get out of the car.
She didn't want to get out the car because she's saying she don't have nowhere to go. She don't have nowhere to sleep, and she don't want to go sleep on the street. We was like, well, you might have to look for a shelter. She did not want those options at all. She told me to ask my husband if she could sleep in the truck with her kids. So we had to go somewhere at that moment, and I didn't even know what to tell my husband. We weren't even married at the time, but still we were living together. I didn't even know what to tell him. Listen, I was so exhausted and tired. I'm not gonna lie to you, I just walked away. I just went in the car because I already knew.
No, you went in the house.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry, I went in the house.
She left me to deal with the lady.
Yeah, because I already knew where it was going.
She brought the lady to me, you guys. You know, and the person that I am, I didn't just reject this person. You know, I helped them with my heart. You know, we helped them, and you know, when it was time for, you know, putting her stuff in storage, you know, we're not talking bad about this, you know, the person that we're talking about. But when it was time, you know, after putting her stuff up in storage, you know, getting back to our place, you know, she did not want to get out of the car. She did not want to get out of the car, and my wife just walked away, left me hanging to deal with this lady. I'm like, what the hell? Like, you brought it to me.
Because I know how you are, because my heart was hurting. I mean, I may look like an aggressive person and I can get aggressive, but in certain instances, I can't be aggressive. So, you know, at that moment, I couldn't be aggressive with her because I was already exhausted. We spent a full 20-hour day dealing with the situation. I was like beat. I was completely done for the day. And I don't know what happened. I just went in the house. I closed the door. I didn't call my husband. I just texted him. I said, well, she said she's not getting out the car. Good night. I was done with him. And listen, I don't know what happened. She ended up getting out the car. But guess what? If we said no from the first time, we would have never dealt with that shit. That's number one. Number two, she still came back the next goddamn morning.
Came back the next day knocking.
Was knocking at the door.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, she was knocking at the door the next day.
I mean, some people gotta understand when enough is enough. I mean, we went above and beyond. We don't even know you. You see what I'm saying?
You know what? But you know,
let me just say this though. But one thing about it is, I know, like, knowing the type of people my husband and I are, I'm very appreciative when someone does something for me. Yeah. Like, I cherish it. So I say that to say this, you know, had it been me in that position, you know, and I found like, kind-hearted people to help me, get me through that, I would have wanted to maintain communication and, you know, continue expressing my appreciation for what was done, because had it been any other way, or had it been for not these people to put up their money to help me, I would have been out on the street. People would have known my business. It would have been a situation. But, you know, with us, sometimes when we help people, we just move on, like as if they were just, you know, like they were just like, okay, you know, I just used them and just, you know, went about my business. Yeah. So it kind of makes it hard for people with good hearts to help others, because it's not, you know, the appreciation is not shown. I mean, that's just what I'm going to say on that.
You know what I rather do when I help people? I rather help those I don't know than to help someone I do know.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Someone that has no ties to me or anything, you know.
Because you won't feel no type of way about it.
You won't feel no type of way. You know, it's me doing it out of my heart.
Correct.
You know, out of the kindness of my heart.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But, you know, helping those you do know, you know, strong possibility it's not going to happen anymore. I'm being honest with you.
That's not true. We always help people. There's always ways we're finding and thinking about helping people.
I'm talking about those we know, like close friends of ours, you know, associates and family. Like, you gotta
pick and choose depending on the circumstance. You gotta pick and choose,
but at the same time, you know, again, the people that you help, the ones that's close to you, when it's time for them to help you, no one is going to be there.
But that's why you just help without not expecting anything in return.
That's what I do. But at the same time, you know, I can't continue to help someone. But when I'm in needed help, you know, everyone's looking the other way. But you know, I'm not the type of person to go ask anybody for help.
Correct.
You know, in our whole relationship, we're not the type of person to go ask, you know, people for help. So
we're gonna deal with it.
We're gonna deal with it. So again, you know, I'd rather help people I don't know. I'm just saying, BossMates.
BossMates.
Real talk.
Welcome,
you guys.
To everyone that is tuned into tonight's live. As you can see, the missus has lost her voice, but it's okay. I'm live in effect with you guys. Don't forget, you can shop our merch. It's right on your screen. Models list, and we got a lot of beautiful things that you can actually choose from, and you know, just support as well. You'll be able to find our Facebook platform, which is BossMates. Please remember, don't forget BossMates.official. We have a lot of content we've been putting up, and we got more content that we're gonna be sharing with you guys. You know. Yeah.
But again,
we do this.
We does this.
We does this.
It's not even we do it. We does this. Again, BossMates, welcome everyone is you know with us right now. You know, everyone that'll be listening, you know, watching this live, you know, afterwards. You know, those that'll be listening to the podcast, you know, Apple, Anchor, Spotify, iHeartRadio. You know, just get on those, you know, platforms and search BossMates. And again, you know, like my wife say, we'll just what?
We'll just show up.
We'll just show up.
So for those that are tuning in tonight, we're discussing your strongest power is saying no. Hell no.
Hell to the mother freaking no. That's your strongest power is saying no.
Because, you know, when you really think about it and you look back on a lot of the things you said yes to, it really absorbed a lot of energy.
If you go back and think about it, a lot of things you said yes to, you would realize I wouldn't even said yes now.
Correct.
You get what I'm saying? So again, you know, our strongest power is saying no is learning to say no. You know, you have to say no.
Correct.
You know, again, if you keep saying yes, that means people are leading you like this. And if you let people lead you, they're going to lead you to hell, straight to hell. I'm wrong?
Right.
If you're saying yes to everything, you know, your friends say, your family say, they're going to lead you to hell. They're going to use you. People will use and abuse you. I tell my wife this all the time. If you give anybody the opportunity to use you, they finna take advantage of you. Mm-hmm. Whether you like it or not, they're going to take advantage of you. So again, you know, we're talking about it tonight. You know, your strongest power is saying no. Listen, we are coming to the end of our show.
We are.
We are coming to the end of our show. Go ahead.
If you didn't know, we did go ahead and actually minimize our show from 1 hour to 30 minutes. You know, depending on the topic, we may choose to extend it to an hour. That's generally. But our show has been shortened to 30 minutes because, of course, everyone's attention span
it's short.
It's short. And we love it too. I'm not gonna lie. We love being with you guys. We do, but we love it.
Yeah.
You know, but of course, go ahead, boo. I just had to say that.
But again, you guys, you know, like I said, you know, we are coming to the end of our show. You know, it was a pleasure for us to be with you guys tonight.
Yes, it was.
Don't forget, every Friday night, you guys, we are live on Classic Radio, you know, Zeno.fm, dash Classic. Yeah, you know, every Friday night, you guys, we're live, you know. You look like, what the hell is this?
You always making up your own URL. It's so funny to me.
But again, every Friday, every Monday night, 9 p.m., you guys.
We are live with you guys, BossMates Conversation.
BossMates Conversation, discussion, where we talk about every and anything on the show right here. Again, for those that don't know, make sure you get ready for what's coming.
Yes, get ready.
Get ready. The shortages of everything is here. It's on the way. You know, again, you know, what is it, a dark winter?
It is.
Dark winter.
Dark winter. As you can see, listen.
Dark winter. Let me say
your
this.
Coats ready.
Let me say this. You know, for dark winter, a lot of people don't understand. Listen, when we talking about some stuff, we talking about real stuff. dark winter. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people power is out right now. Not just, because of the winter storm, due to, a lot of people having their powers cut off, but a lot of people, can't even pay right now for their power. A lot of people can't even eat. A lot of people can't even put gas in their car right now, with inflation. So, all I'm gonna say, you guys, get ready.
It's not even with with inflation. Cost of living has gotten so expensive to the point where
has skyrocketed.
You're working is not even enough. You would have to work at least 4 full-time jobs in order to be able to sustain the bills. Rent. Not even have a little bit extra to go ahead and put off to the side. Yeah. Groceries is eating up. Electricity, especially now, electricity is going to be going crazy because of the heat. People using their heaters because it's so cold. Yeah. This is the coldest it's been in South Florida in years.
I think in forever. This is the coldest it's been in South Florida forever.
It is crucial.
Since I've been alive, I was born in '84, so as long as I've been on this earth, it ain't never get this cold in Florida.
It was cold. It was cold before, but yeah, you're right. When the sun comes out, it dies down a little bit. Lately, it's been kind of ridiculous. But when you think about the water bill, all of the utilities and everything you have to deal with. Yeah. It is a lot, so make sure you have, food supply at least for at least 6 months. Ready. You get your security in order.
Get ready.
Get trained.
Get ready.
If you have a house full of people, make sure everybody is on the same page.
Everyone.
And everyone is practicing and implementing something, a plan to prepare, and just be careful out here.
BossMates, again, you guys, it was a pleasure for us to be with you guys. Don't forget to catch us this Friday night, 9 p.m. We'll be live with another serious discussion.
Yes, we will.
BossMate, it was a pleasure, you guys. Good night.
Deuces. See you Friday.
BossMates.
BossMates. BossMates.